you.
Fire.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Fire in the studio, Laurie.
I can't freaking breathe in here. Oh, what's going on, Tiny Dragon?
I'm good. I have a new setup so I can actually see our comments from folks in real time, not having to wait on the chat, thanks to a handy microphone stand. And so we got several people in here already. That's just excellent. Hetriani, Rebel Rocker, Dwight Bailey, Merrill, Blackjack, Great Vanzini, Dave, Jeff, or as you know, the hippie, metalhead hippie, Michael Lander. Who else? Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Several chats kind of came in at once. Fezler61, hello, and Electric Gypsy Blues.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. So Mo is doing, or Tiny Dragon is doing the live stream chat because I am running the StreamYard and the chat is so far behind. So if I miss anybody, I apologize, and she's going to try to catch them. But you guys are awesome for joining us.
Thank you. And Laurie, you've already said that they think you look like a normal teenager.
Well, first of all, the camera's backwards, so I don't know which way to do this, but I'm supposed to be a pink lady from Greece. But then I put this stupid wig on and I'm like, okay, I look like the Little Mermaid. I don't look anything like a pink lady from Greece, but I got the jacket anyhow. Tell me if you can see the jacket, Mo.
All right, let's see what this jacket says.
It's kind of dark in my room.
Pink ladies. Yo.
So yeah,
and you encounter with a pink lady once.
You what?
I had an encounter with a pink lady once.
You did? You're scary. Obviously, you're a vampiress.
Vampiress. Yes, I had to get up early for this for my slumber. So
yeah. Well, it's getting dark. It's your time of night.
It is. For our friends in the UK. Let's see who else. Tom Millie Music. Wally. Hello. And
hi guys.
Sherlock. Hello.
Hello, Hugh. Hi, Hugh. How are you? Hugh.
All right.
Okay, so here's the question of the night. What do we got? 19 people watching. Any of you 19 dressed up, because you're going to join us and we want to see what you look like. And I shared the link. If you have a camera and a microphone, there's the link.
Halloween party.
Can anybody see the fog machine that is choking me in here? In the disco lights, is it coming in clear? Give me a 1 if it is. So Mo, what is that background you got? That looks like you're really.
It's my lair.
Oh, your lair. Okay.
Welcome. Very gothic.
Oh, I just went
It was
blurry.
a very expensive remodel job just for this show.
It looks so cool. And now, is this a cape? That's like nice and stiff behind you.
It is. Spirit Halloween.
I love it. I love it. You're looking good. So did you notice that I had a scary music to our intro? I'm trying to change our intro every time we come on. The music anyhow.
Rick, hello. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. And speaking of scary music, Boomer Bass Meme did a awesome little riff on the guitar that was like totally in the Halloween spirit.
He did. Boomer, I saw that.
And yeah, if we have a chance, we'd like to just highlight that for a few seconds later.
Absolutely. I can do it whenever you want.
Yeah, Laurie's driving. I'm just hanging out watching your chats.
I think I am. Well, it's kind of hard to drive when there's pink hair in your face and your false eyelashes are glued to the inside of your eyes. But hey, I forgot how hard it is to dress up.
Well, you know, Electric Gypsy Blues had a very funny comment I will share. He says he's the scariest thing in the world, a domesticated dad and a husband. But
yeah, that's pretty scary. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Hi, Wally. We got some candy later. Stick around. Oh, you have sticking garlic bread under your bed because Tiny Dragon's so scary. Excellent. Hi, Emery. Welcome. Good to see you. Dressing up is awesome. Emery, I hope you dressed up. I have a link for anybody who has an outfit on. Just throw your blonde wig on. We'll get you on here.
Yes. So we have a little contest tonight. We have a special guest. So 3 lucky people will be receiving a reading, if you wish, if you want to participate, from Tarot Chick tonight.
Yes,
Now,
that's going to be exciting.
But she will not answer questions about the lottery or pregnancy.
Pregnancy?
Sorry, guys.
Who the hell wants to ask about pregnancy? We're all like 50. The lottery? Well, what else? What will she answer then? So you can't ask about lottery. You can't ask about
lottery or pregnancy. I mean,
baby.
come on, guys. If you can't think of something other than lottery and pregnancy, there's something wrong.
That's it. A baby and money. That's all anybody wants to know.
Emery and Andy, hello.
Hi, Andy. Welcome. Andy, I have a snack for you later. I know I won't mention what it is now, but yeah, Emery, pregnancy. So she's not going to answer questions about pregnancy. I guess now she's not going to, we're the hostesses, right? So we're not going to have her read our fortunes. We're going to give this to you guys as a gift.
That's correct.
Tiny, if you were to ask her something, what would be one thing that you would want to know about?
There's lots of things I want to know about. I would want to know, I mean, just off the top of my head, when this COVID's going to end so that my band can be out on stage again. That's one thing.
You want to play again, I know.
I do. And I wonder if you guys are feeling the same thing. What would you guys ask if you had a chance? So put it in the comment and we'll take a look. A lot of people think they're pregnant today from overeating.
Oh. You're reading comments. Oh, okay.
I am.
I'm going to feel it
this way. If I had a way to, if I had a better stand, maybe I could like put it over here.
That's okay. You can look away for a second. Yeah. So I was going to say all I had to eat today. I did a lot of running around. I had to get my wig. No, I'm kidding. But I had McDonald's today. So talk about feeling pregnant. My son wanted it. So I actually just picked up some French fries for myself. I'm such an animal. And now I'm going to pound candy in an hour. Woo!
There's nothing wrong with that, Laurie.
I'm so healthy. I love it. Hugh, I hope you're dressed up. Unless you were joking with me, you told me you were going to wear an outfit. We're giving some time for people to tell us they're dressed up so they can come in. We want to see Hollywood Square.
Tarot reader. Rebel Rocker, I see that you're not pregnant, that you need a man. That's what you say in the comments.
You don't need a man. You just need a sperm bank.
Maybe you would ask about your love life.
I would ask, can I quit my full-time job and just dress up for YouTube anytime soon? In other words, well, I guess that's a lottery question, but if I ask it that way,
I think we're going to need more than 19 people watching for that to happen, Laurie, not to burst your bubble. So everybody, invite your friends so Laurie can quit her job.
Are you impressed? Because I see 32 people watching right now on mine.
I was just guessing. I was throwing a number out there. Remember, I am not driving.
Yeah. Well,
which is really hard for somebody who's a control freak, Laurie. I just want to tell you.
You did a great job at driving the last time. So I, kind of we both had crazy, crazy work weeks. So we kind of threw our stuff together as quickly as we could. I think, Mo, you were sending me stuff 20 minutes ago. Thanks for that. Yeah. I had to download and save. Yeah, that was really.
Sorry, it's been one of those work weeks. You've had one. I've had one too.
Hell week. But I did take tomorrow off. How about you? You got Fridays off?
Well, so I am taking the rest of this week off, and I had a lot of vacation days built up, and I'm taking off every Monday in November and some other days. So yeah, I'm getting ready to use some vacation time. It's gonna be great.
Awesome. Oh, so Hugh says he has company. You are so full of it. You just don't want to dress up. Okay, well, we'll let you stick around in the chat room if you don't want to come on. Hi, Nelson, if I didn't say hi. And did I miss anybody? Did I even say hi to Blackjack?
Let's all be reminded, Blackjack has a little toolbar beside of her name, so she can remove somebody. I don't think anybody's going to get out of control though. So yeah, Blackjack's moderating. So
and hello,
welcome. Thank you for doing that.
Can I tell you a little story about Hippie, Tiny?
Please. I would love to know about Hippie.
So what's today? What is today? Thursday?
Today's Thursday.
So Hippie did a show on Tuesday, Metalhead Hippie, and he really promoted our show, which we appreciate, right?
Right.
But you weren't there when he said, I don't know what these little chickies talk about. Probably nothing except about.
Oh no, I was there. I was there when he said, "And chickies, it's cool. Chickies talk about what chickies talk about." Yeah.
And then he's made a funny joke about Twinkies. So now that I have the microphone, hippie, and you don't, I want to say at least I know how to unmute my mic. So there. Chicky this. Oh, he's laughing. Okay. Well,
I
don't know.
Something like, "Bite me."
Yeah, bite me. Okay. You and your chicky thing. Anyhow, so no one seems to be coming on. So let's talk about Halloween. Let's talk about how much you love Halloween. Let's talk about, did you used to have Halloween parties? Did you used to go to Halloween parties?
All right.
Anybody in the chat?
Yeah,
Thanks,
I love
Beth.
Halloween. Favorite holiday, Lori. Partly because I'm a little lazy about decorating. And Halloween is the one time of the year that you can decorate and throw stuff out. And the worse it looks like, the better.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Christmas, you can't do that. Everything's got to be perfect. And if you're OCD, it like makes it even worse, you know.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta have a theme, things have to match. So no, Halloween just has lots of good memories for me. I can talk about some mischievous things, but I don't want to incriminate myself. I mean, I don't think that I can share any Halloween stories. Oh, we have again.
Batman.
Precisely.
Now is Mitch. How are
Is
you,
my
Batman?
mic not working? Is this mic not working? Oh, it is? All right, very good.
I can hear you. Welcome.
Exactly, Robin. Hey, what's going on, guys? What's happening?
Does anybody know who this is?
Halloween.
Yeah, they can't tell by my room.
No,
Sorry, what was that, Mo?
Oh, we're just talking about I love Halloween, and I don't have any stories I can tell about any special Halloweens, really, because, well, sadly to say, they would be all incriminating.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Candy. Focus on candy.
What's that from?
South Park.
Oh,
When they were all scared and Cartman's like, candy, focus on candy.
Yes, candy is good. Candy is non-scary. So I used to have a ton of Halloween parties. We used to throw big parties here, and we'd have see the disco ball going. I'd have the disco ball going, the fog machine, which I turned off because I'm choking to death up here. And we would have we'd make people wear costumes and have contests, and we'd bob for apples and have, truth or dare type of things. And we'd have the hot dog cart. But I have a couple of pictures from past Halloween parties that I would like to maybe share, just a few. I mean, everybody loves going through somebody else's photo album, right? Not, but you're gonna, because it's my show.
Oh, Christ.
Do you have any, Batman, besides what you're wearing? Do you have any past pictures you could share with us?
Not on this computer, no.
Okay.
Do you have any past stories you can share?
Oh, Halloween stories.
Halloween stories? I used to play the Halloween ball in Los Angeles at the Hollywood. What was it? The Palladium. It was the God, I forget which company ran it, but it was in the adult entertainment, and I was playing the guitar for one of the stars.
For adult entertainment?
Yeah, it was like whatever they call it, the porn Halloween ball. I
We
used to
have
play.
pictures from this part. We need pictures from Halloween.
Yeah, those would be ones to share.
Lori, sorry, nobody's interested in your pictures now.
Oh, absolutely. Who the heck wants it? Although mine kind of can teeter on the edge of that. No, I'm kidding. They're not bad. They're not bad. I will show you one. This is,
Holmesy, what's up, man?
I can't see the chat. Oh, is Holmes on here?
He said, hey, Vaped Crusader.
Michael Lander. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but happy birthday. It's his birthday. He's a Halloween boy.
Ah, happy birthday.
Yes.
That's very special.
Oh, today is the day of his birthday, yes?
Today is, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday. That's very cool.
I think we've all gone through it. Well, unless you're in November or December, baby, we've all had a birthday in COVID, which is just, what do? You do nothing. It's freaking raining here. It's 45. So sorry.
It's just windy here. It's nice and it's warm and breezy. It's very cool outside.
I can't remember if Mike came to me. Mike went to did we go to any Halloween things, Mike? There was a Halloween party down in Hermosa. I can't remember if you came to one of those.
Yeah, so Mike and Batman know each other from California, and they used to gig together too, I believe. So we all kind of know each other. All right, I'm going to show a picture because we're already running behind here. We have a special guest show.
We
Top
do.
of the hour or bottom of the hour. Not right now, but our guest.
Correct. So yeah, show some pictures, Lori, and we'll.
So this is, we had an 80, look at how young I am. Ugh. This is an 80s theme party. So that's my sister on the left or right, whichever way you're looking. And she was Lita Ford. And I was Joan Jett with another stupid wig. And check out those. That was a Guitar Hero guitar because I'm not a guitarist like most people. And I don't really own one. So that's, yeah, we'll get rid of that one.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to talk to the chat. What's that?
That's right.
I would have sworn it was last week, Lori.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, now.
This is all the 80s girls.
That's a party.
Now, the one on the way left is, you've been Madonna many times, right? And the one second to her, another Madonna one. And then the girl in the middle obviously was Axl Rose.
Very cool.
That's her there, yeah. Do we have any of you? Oh, these two won the prize. So everybody had to give us $5 at the door. So they won a lot of money that night. And then you vote on the best costume. So Dave, can you tell us what's wrong with that Devo outfit?
I sure can. He's wearing the hat from the Energy Dome from the third album, but the uniform from the first.
How did I know you would know that?
Very good.
So Dave / Batman is such a Devo fan that he's like, that outfit's wrong. The hat and the.
But I want to whip it.
Yeah.
Well, the Whip It one, they wore all black, and then they had the red. There was black and red.
This is awesome. Devo trivia.
If I'm missing any of the chat, I apologize because I'm on the pictures. I think I have one more, and then I'm going to turn to what Mo has. Oh, there's Ozzy at my bar.
I love
it. Shut.
Yeah.
Ozzy.
Oh, I forgot about this one. This I won best outfit. Do you know
Cruella.
what Cruella.
Cruella.
And can I tell you, at the end of that night, there were just freaking feathers from that coat all over the place. It was not fun picking up.
I'm telling you, somewhere I expect Hippie to go brown chicken, brown cow.
When's it? Oh, brown chicken, brown cow. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, that bar has got a lot of use. It's a great place to eat too. Candy. I don't know. People in the chat. I mean, I can't really see the chat because I'm on. I'm trying to show pictures. But tell us what you've been in the past for Halloween. We'd love to hear about it. And then we'll just ignore you and go on to our show. No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to do my job here, but the chat is cut up. Yeah, it looks like everybody's caught up on the chat here.
Holmesy, wasn't that's a David Lee Roth?
This is good. Blackjack says Cruel Ella would be a great name for a band.
That would totally be a cool name.
Cruel Ella. That's good. I like that.
Wasn't that David Lee Roth that used to go on Batman?
Did he?
I think so.
I'm Batman.
He was out of his mind.
So Emery with Phoenix once. A large red bird. Okay. Oh, the Phoenix. Yes.
Yeah.
Who else?
Go ahead. Hippie, he said he already did the brown chicken, brown cow at the very beginning of the chat.
Oh, okay. We missed it.
Can't do it too many times, though. Lori, show the picture again.
Oh, geez. That's right. Hetriani was Jason. Has anybody seen Hetriani's video? He's just, I told him I was jealous, but his production, it looks like a real movie, for God's sakes. And he was Jason, and he was chasing someone, and the music.
We have Boomer, doing with the Jason mask too. So
brown chicken, brown cow, brown chicken, brown cow. I don't even know how old that is. My God, I don't have that green couch anymore and those curtains. What the hell's going on? Oh, there's my old piano behind me, the out of tune piano.
Yeah. Is it everybody's piano old and out of tune, right? No, does anybody call a piano person to come out and tune them?
I did, but it was so old that even though he did it, it would. Well, I live near the water, so the humidity or the wet air would just make the strings unplayable. So I gave it away to a little girl who is taking lessons. an inner city ute, and I gave it to her just a month ago, I think, or a couple months ago.
Wow.
And it was mine growing up. I studied on that piano when I was 7 years old, so I'm glad I could give it to another little girl.
That's
All right,
very
let's see what Tiny Dragon used to. Tiny, I didn't even see these because I uploaded these right before we went live.
It's okay. They're nowhere near yours. I used to do some pumpkin carving parties and stuff, but yeah.
All right, you tell us what's going on here.
This one I just wanted to show because my big Doberman Macy, she's gone, but I love her. But there was a big dog. She used to dress up. I put her in costumes of all kinds of things all throughout the year.
Is that you?
That is me with Macy as the Great Pumpkin.
That is so cute, but you look like you're about 13.
Yeah, well, just good genes, I guess.
Well, what was it, last year?
No, it was quite a few years ago, actually. Maybe 8 to 10 years ago.
You were asking me if I ever owned a pet, and the only dog I ever owned was a Doberman. He was 120 pounds, so that's cute that you have a little Doberman. I love them.
Yeah, I love them, and it would break my heart to have another Doberman. This is funny. So one of the Halloween party I went to that year, I used to be a member of the Elks Lodge, and I tell you all those secrets, but I was a member of the Elks Lodge actually because my neighbors were members of the Elks Lodge and they needed a designated driver, and all of my neighbors were pretty elderly. And Bill in this picture here is like in his 90s, and he dressed up as a chick. The
guy next to you?
Yeah, he's in his 90s, and I think Sonny Bono back there's in his late 80s. And
wow.
Yeah, but I mean, like my neighbors, they were party animals up in there, and I was like their designated driver. It was crazy.
So you're the designated driver for 80-year-olds who are shit-faced on Halloween night. That's fun.
Well, every week, every Wednesday, pretty much. I love my neighbors; they were great. It's sad that they're not with us, but yeah.
Yes, sorry to hear that, but
that was a lot of fun, though.
And I bet Great Vanzini and I were playing at that party because we do the antler circuit. That was my last post with him. They call it the antler circuit. Well, who called it that? Hans 36 Solo actually coined that phrase.
We had a lot of fun at the Elks Lodge, but let me tell you, some of my neighbors could definitely out party me, and I think that's just fantastic. I hope to be like that one day. Yeah.
Batman looks bored, but because Batman likes to talk. You can still talk, Batman. We're just going to keep rolling with the show.
Oh, no, it's your show. I'm just sitting here listening.
We want you to stay on because we think it looks interesting when there's more costumes on. And if anybody else, I have the link if you want to come on StreamYard with us right now.
That's right.
And I will keep you in the green room until you prove that you actually wearing a costume, unless you're just scary enough on your own.
Well, yeah, like what was it? Middle-aged dad?
Oh, the Bat Dad?
Yeah, wasn't that what we were, is that what Electric Gypsy Blues said?
Yes. Can you do the voice, Batman?
Which, hey, the what's a Christian Bale voice that he does?
The Christian Bale voice, yes.
Yeah. Hey, Holmesies, I watched the movie. You guys ever see the movie The Car?
Oh my God, you love that show. I've not seen it yet. From
1977. It's about a car from hell. Holmesy, I watched it recently. The car is a Lincoln Continental Mark IV, I believe. It's the exact car that Cannon drives. Of course it is. Real.
Oh my God. You should have dressed as Cannon. It's your favorite show.
Dressed as Cannon. I gotta. Well, what does he wear? The blue Barracuda jacket.
Just for a 70s jacket.
Yeah. Oh, he's great. The best. It's the best.
All right, Tanya, we have more of you, don't we?
I think we just have a couple more. Yeah, just from that one particular party, same time frame. Yeah, so I just sent you one.
What is that? This looks intriguing. It looks like one of the parties Batman has gone to.
Yeah, so I just did a filter, just did a red filter there. Just something to look a little scary and intriguing.
Yes, Metalhead.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to flip that, or are you really like lying on your side?
I could have been. I don't know.
We don't remember.
No, I think it was just not flipped. That's okay.
All right, hold
I
on.
see everybody doing like this, like in the chat room now.
And we have one more. What is this? A bathroom picture.
Yeah, so I thought I'd send you a fun one. Yeah, so I remember, I think last week I was telling you that in Lexington, they have the Thriller Parade. It was canceled this year. But we talked about this last show. Everybody in the town, they kind of do this parade. You got a Michael Jackson, everybody does a Thriller. So this was, I happened to be in Lexington for one of the Thrillers, but I was just being a fun bumblebee that year. So it's not always something scary.
You didn't really drink. You didn't drink a lot that night. You just got buzzed. It's awful. I know. Sorry.
It's beautiful. Well, thank you for showing those pictures. Let me see if is anybody else telling us what they used to be or what they were. Is anybody dressing up this year besides us three?
I think it's Mitch three.
Can you give me 1 second because Mitch is here and he needs to come in maybe. Maybe, possibly. Anybody know Mitch Heyman?
Do I know him?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mitch. That was awesome.
That Mitch. Now, see, Hippie, how this works? When you come back from showing a video, your microphone works. See how that works? I told you have to get voice meter, but I think Mitch was testing voice meter.
So he's learning from the Chicky Chick talk, right?
He's learning from the Chicky Chick, so you can learn something from us. Dave, do you want to take a break? We're going to start showing.
Oh no, I got some editing to do. I was in the middle of editing, and I just wanted to pop on and say hello to you girls.
It.
Right.
Come back to the chat if you can, and if you're still in outfit, we'll have you back on.
Sounds good.
I have 3 more costume changes to do, and no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
All right. Very good.
Thank you for being fun. No one else wants to come in. We'll see you soon.
Sounds good.
All right. That was nice. I thought more people were going to dress up. I know it's not the thing to do these days, but we gave people plenty of notice.
We did. And it is a work night. I mean, some people probably think, if I spray my hair with this stuff, what am I going to do for work tomorrow if I've got to be on a conference call, right?
No one here works. None of us work. Come on. Now, I know what you like to do in your pastime because I have a clip of it. So on your show, when we were on a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about different genres of music and how the music today doesn't really have a certain genre. If anything, it's a lot of rap.
Well, I got a challenge, Lori. That was all based off. I know what you're getting ready to do, and I got a challenge. Yeah, and I was told, So, Tiny Dragon, you like metal music and you like 80s rock and you play the bass, but but can you really do real music? Can you rap? And I told myself, I went, oh, how hard could it be? You look up a few nonsense lyrics. Speak as fast as you can. How hard could it be?
Emery, you have to do a rap on your channel too. So Tiny Dragon actually tried to rap. We'll have you guys be the judge to see if she succeeded or not. Can I show it?
Yeah, it was a challenge. So
I'm already laughing because
how hard could it be, right?
Well, you used a program too. I don't know. I keep going back to the comments and I'm losing where my videos are. So give me 1 second. Alrighty, here we go. We got Tiny Dragon, aka mowing the house.
Yeah, yo, Tiny Dragon, Little Mo. Alright, yeah, ayo, bikers, it's time, Bikers begin. Straight out the big dungeons rap. The crew drops deep as does my frizzy. I never dust cause the dust is the best of Missy. Beyond the walls of wheels, life is defined. I think of cars when I'm in a Tennessee state of mind. Think of cars in a Tennessee state of mind. Hope the fool got the tool. My rule don't like no dirty fuel. Run up to school and get the pool in a Tennessee state of mind. What more could you ask for the psycho cool? You complain about laundry, gotta love those still somebody speaks for the cool. Speaks for the cool, I'm wrapped to the mean, and I gotta move clean. Hot, comfortable, lazy, like tasty. Boy, I tell you, I thought you were a pasty. Can't take the laundry, can't take the clean. Would've tried to flirt, I guess I got no lean. I'm wrapped to the teen, I'm going to move the mean. Yeah, as in a Tennessee state of mind. When I was young, my bestie had a keen. I was kicked out with no green. I never thought I'd see that lean. And it's so loud to take my best lane. A chill psycho is quite the tycho. Thinking of cars, yeah, thinking of cars. Smoke. All my people put your lighters up. Smoke in the club. All my people put your lighters
All right, girl. Look at you. You were on fire, so my room smoked up. That was pretty good for a boomer.
Hey,
I know you're not a
if anybody needs it, lyrics generator. Yeah, somebody told me that
funny is that
our rock music lyrics were silly. So I said, hey, rap. I said, hey, you
I like how they say
lyrics, right? I mean, they made total sense.
What did you? So you have this lyric maker, and it actually fit your. Well, you plug in what you want, and it comes up with a rap. But you were really flowing, though. You really were.
Thanks, Laurie.
But
we all know who this. We all know who
the
challenge came from, right? We all know who the challenge came from.
Who the challenge came from?
Yeah, I think you live with the Grandmaster of Funk, don't you?
Well, yeah. He's my son is a drummer, but a rapper. He's got so many original songs on SoundCloud. It's unreal. And I tried to find one that I could share that didn't have. I told him, you got to give me one that's clean because we can't hear beep, 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 and like beep out everything. So I do have a short clip of him, and we'll see who's better, you or him, with the flow. I
already know the answer to this.
I think you're awesome, but we'll see. All right.
My last rap got taken down for violating community guidelines, so this is going to be a part 2. This one isn't as bad, and I don't swear as much, so hopefully that helps. Alright. Yeah, they see me stick out like I'm an erection. I got the flow and I'm getting progressive. I call you a phony cause you still go text me. Yeah, I am your tutor, let's teach you a lesson, okay? You don't want smoke cause my bars ain't the only thing that I can make in a sentence. I'm catching my predators like I'm Chris Hansen. When I see your money, it looks anorexic. Got a new whip, got a new chick. My track sticking in the ears like a Q-tip. They be talking shit, but I just treat it like amusement. Stick it and listen and put a hands up like a student. They call me Jimmy Neutron, I got a blast off. Play on my heat, burn on the feet like a blacktop. Haters wanna pick so I treat them like they're a backdrop. Copying me, they're catching on me like a bad cop. I be going crazy like I'm Goku, hit the road, dude. I don't know you, don't have a phone too. I'm gonna Pro Tools, I'ma throw the game back like a hoe do. Saying, who are you? I'm blowing up too soon. They've been watching on my life like I'm moving to Hulu. You know I am mysterious to think of voodoo to say places, please. Yeah, that's my new cue.
Oh, that's my boy. He said erection. I forgot about that.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Yeah, so he's pretty quick with his lyrics, and people follow him on TikTok. He's got a lot, like I'm talking hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok for his raps.
But my challenge to him, though, I mean, that might have been cool, Lori, but can he do some 80s rock? And I think we're going to find out pretty soon. Not to spoil anything, right? But we've got a little something we're working on that we've brought Cam into.
It's hopefully going to be done by the beginning of next week. But
right. So
thank you, Emery. Thank you, Boomer. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, he's a shred master. He's just really quick. I think that's an old one too. So yeah, I'm going to spend $70,000 a year to send him to Berkeley, and he just wants to rap for a living. But hey, if he becomes famous, I told him go for it. I don't, do whatever makes you happy.
Hey, we've already roped him into agreeing that if he becomes famous, our band gets to go on stage, whoever the audience is, and we get to play to a few thousand people, even if they boo us off the stage, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Hustle up. I'm reading some of the comments. I'm probably behind, but hustle up player. That's funny.
No, they're pretty caught up. So hopefully if we were ever play on stage at something like that, it wouldn't be like the time Sharon Osbourne had all the kids come out and pelt Iron Maiden with the eggs and stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't even recall that, but so that was our little rap thing. That's so funny. And thank you guys for.
Yeah, you guys should try a lyric generator. How hard can it be?
Mo wanted me to try it. I'm like, I don't know if I could talk that fast, but I can't even play piano that fast, for God's sakes. But
Laurie says you're doing 80s moves in a rap. I mean, does anybody even get the humor in that? And I said, I hope so.
You were doing it was a little of that.
Well, that's like from the worst movie. So that's the worst rap, and this is like from the worst movie ever.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, the worst movie ever.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, speaking of movies, that's a good. I could jump right to movies. We always have our movie of the week, and of course, I didn't have time to even watch a movie again. And I don't know if you have a movie that you're going to share.
Well, I didn't share a clip of it. I don't want to ruin it, but the movie everybody's talking about right now is Borat.
Okay. Did you send me something?
The new Borat is out. So all I can say about that is be prepared to see some raunchy stuff, laugh a lot, maybe even get offended.
I don't think I know I didn't. I didn't see the first one.
I know Rudy Giuliani is offended.
By everything?
Well, yeah, just have to watch the movie and look it up. So
all right.
We can't say politics, so I have to leave it at that. But the movie everybody's talking about is Borat. If somebody needs something new,
okay. Oh yeah, I'm sure. If people were here early, you saw our disclaimer.
That's right.
No spitting, no fighting, no roughhousing, and no politics. But
there's a free channel. There's the Fear channel on the streaming TV from an old movie. So we're a Halloween show. Carrie was on.
Oh, scary.
I love Stephen King stuff.
They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna laugh at you. Very scary. I watched that stuff as a kid. I can't watch horror movies as I get old. I'd rather just laugh. I'd rather watch a comedy. There's enough horror in the world.
Well, I'll send you another rap then, I'll send you another rap sometime.
Yes. Well, that made me laugh. That made me belly laugh. It was adorable. You do have talent, but I love the 80s moves with the rap. I'm like,
thank you.
You are joking, right? You don't really think that's how they dance. And you said, I'm absolutely joking.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I didn't. Yeah. And I absolutely was not taking myself serious. So I do call myself Little Mo.
Little Mo. I like that. That's such a rap name. Hi, Preston. If I missed anybody coming in, I just wanted to say hi. And I know I saw, Sherlock's here. Hi, Sherlock.
Sherlock. Yep.
Naughty.
Coffee Tones.
Iced coffee
Because they were handing out free Borat mustache COVID mask and then I think I lost the chat here, in London the other day.
Oh.
Very cool.
Who's having a cat fight, Emery? Are we cat fighting in the chat room or is Tiny Dragon and me cat fighting?
No, we're not cat fighting.
Little Mo. No, you're my girl.
Yeah.
So the movie I thought of, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, and you can't think of Halloween without thinking of candy, and you can't think of candy without thinking of this movie, is, drum roll please, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I thought you were going to say Willy Wonka. Yeah, I knew it.
Well, hold on, my wig's falling off.
Haven't seen it in years.
I love watching clips of it. I haven't watched the full thing in years, but I found on YouTube like some of his funniest statements. I just think Gene Wilder is awesome. Or was awesome, and just some of the lines he uses from that movie I still use to this day. I might even said something on YouTube once on one of my descriptions. Strike that, reverse. I love that he says that. I love when he says.
Yeah, this brings me an idea. How our folks like games. Maybe we did the lyrics game one night. Maybe we should do movie lines and see if people can guess the movie lines.
We could do that. whiteboard movie lines.
Whiteboard movie lines.
Yeah. Yeah. So Crowbar, I agree. I did not see the second one with Johnny Depp. First of all, I don't think he could do it any better than the original with Gene Wilder. And second of all, Johnny Depp's voice in that. I love Johnny Depp, but his voice was creepy in that. I don't know why he was using that voice, what he was channeling. And I saw more clips today when I was looking for my Gene Wilder comments. I saw clips of Johnny Depp, and I was like, no, don't even do it. But anyhow, I'm just going to show a couple of memorable quotes.
Do it. This will be fun. Memory lane. Do it.
Yeah, and I want you guys to. Who here doesn't know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka? Is it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka, I think.
I don't know which one to do it. Yeah. All right, here you go. Enjoy. It's not that long, people, and I'll take it out if it gets long.
But hurry, please. We have so much time and so little to see. Wait a minute. Strike that. Reverse it. We have to get on. We have to get on. We have so much time and so little to do. Strike that. Reverse it. Time is a precious thing. Never wasted.
Snozberries? Who ever heard of a snozberry?
We are the music makers. And we are the dreamers of dreams. Look here, Wonka! Excuse me, question time will come at the end of the session. We must press on. Come along. Come along.
Can we walk?
If the good Lord had intended us to walk, he wouldn't have invented roller skates. Where is fancy bread? In the heart or in the head? Little surprises around every corner, but nothing dangerous. Don't be alarmed. A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest men. What's that for? Gives it a little kick. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
What is this, Wonka? Some kind of fun house?
Why, having fun?
Veruca! Sweetheart! Daddy's coming!
There's going to be a lot of garbage today.
Hey, get away from that thing!
Stop, don't come back.
Don't just stand there, do something!
Help. Police. Murder. You should open your mouth a little wider when you speak. She was a bad egg.
Wait a minute, what's all that small print there at the bottom?
Oh, if you have any problems, dial information. Thank you for calling. I'm a trifle deaf in this ear. Speak a little louder next time. The suspense is terrible.
He's gonna go this time.
I hope it'll last.
You sure this thing will float, eh, Wonka?
With your buoyancy, sir, rest assured.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Sir, I said good day.
Priceless.
Guy's freaking awesome. Come on. I said good day, and his hair's all over the place.
Johnny Depp has no comparison to that.
And he usually does well when he does movies, Johnny Depp, but you can't redo that one. But I don't
know. That's a classic.
I just want to watch it again, and I want to lick wallpaper if it tastes like candy. Does that make me weird?
Hey, maybe we should do that on the next show. Laurie licks wallpaper.
Oh, right. I don't have any wallpaper. I have walls, but anyhow, I had to show him. It's funny because I am working on a song right now. I'm always working on a song, but I'm working on a song with somebody else, and it's an Eric Carmen song. I don't know if you guys know Eric Carmen. I won't tell you which one, but it was discovered, actually, I was talking to Dave about this, that Eric Carmen actually ripped off Rachmaninoff. Like there's a couple of #1 hits that Eric Carmen has from the 70s or was it 80s? And he ripped off this guy from 1901 that made like these classic concertos. Like, and I was like, well, geez, I don't think I've ever heard, I think it's 1911, but I've never heard of Rachmaninoff, which is the guy that wrote it. Come to find out, I'm going to show you this. I'm not even going to say it. Bear with me, Mo. Watch this. This is just too funny. If I can get it. Good segue, Law.
Don't get overexcited. Don't lose your head, Augustus. We wouldn't want anyone to lose that. Yeah. Now, the combination. This is a musical luck. Rachmaninoff. Ladies and gentlemen.
In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, she mentions Rachmaninoff and he plays him on the piano. I was like, no way. That is so weird. So that just happened to come up as I'm working on this song from Eric Carmen, who ripped off Rachmaninoff, which is really fun to say, by the way. You should try to say that.
Everybody's ripping off everybody.
Yes.
We used to use the word sample. Didn't rip him off. He sampled it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I know there's a legal difference between sampling and stealing, or whatever they call it, or downright stealing. I don't know. There's something you have to sign. If anybody in the chat room, Dave, I know you know, I forget the difference between sampling and actually taking the whole song. But he pretty much made a #1 hit, and everyone's like, wow, where did this guy come from? It's a #1 hit. And they found out years later that it was Rachmaninoff. It wasn't even his own hit.
And there's a fun name to say. And then Hippie has come up with another fun name in the chat, Lori. Today is Farhana Ruman. Can you guys sing happy birthday to her? It's Farhana Rumans. Am I saying that correctly?
I think it's Farhana Fajana.
Farhana.
Is she in the room? I'll let Tiny sing because I don't sing.
I don't sing.
Hippie, we don't have a Smurf voice. You sing happy birthday in your Smurf voice, but we'll say happy birthday, Farhana Vajana. I love that name. It just reminds me of Austin Powers. I'm sorry. But yeah, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
It's a lot of October birthdays that I know of. A lot. In fact, we already mentioned McLendender, or however you pronounce your YouTube name, Mike, his birthday today. So October babies everywhere. So we have about 10 minutes before we have a special guest. She is not here yet. So we're going to keep rolling. I wanted to ask you, Tiny Dragon, and everybody who's here, is there something that scares you? Like, do you have a phobia or just
I have
scared?
lots of phobias, so we won't go here because we'll be here for a while.
Pick one.
Well, I'll go with a more benign one. I have a thing with height.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Heights. Yeah, heights get me. Unless I'm harnessed in, because I used to be a ropes course instructor.
Oh my
and
God.
I like to zip line and I like to rappel and those kind of things. As long as I'm harnessed in. I love to fly, so that's kind of odd because of the height. But if I think about being on a plane and I really think about it, I could get a little queasy. Every time I go to Chicago, I think Electric Gypsy Blues knows this. I always have to go to the Willis Tower, which it's so odd to say that because to me it's the Sears Tower. But I always have to go up there and lay on the glass,
Oh my God.
But
yeah.
I always have to crawl off the glass too because I can't stand back up after that.
I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah.
It's not the first thing that comes to mind to me when I say I'm scared of something, but hi, Fruitcake Tony. Welcome. We got a couple of people telling us what they're afraid of, and Electric Gypsies Blues is afraid. I'm sorry, everything's moving so quickly here. Is afraid of a positive pregnancy test. We're back to the
yes, come visit me, Mo. Yeah, positive pregnancy test. That would definitely be scary.
Well, you can't ask our tarot card reader about
No,
that.
you cannot.
It's a no for her. Yeah.
Aliens are kind of scary. I can't. Some videos I can't watch it, like Ancient Aliens at night, and yeah.
I don't like. I would say I'm claustrophobic. I don't like dark, confined spaces, but the dark is part of it too. Like, I went to Disneyland once with the family, and my son was probably 7. And I'm thinking it's Disneyland, it's fun. I went on the Alien ride. It's not even a ride, you're in a theater.
Right.
And it was after the movie Alien, but it was a cartoon. And they have this thing around your neck in the chair. Like, so you're strapped in almost like you're in a, I don't know why, but almost like you're in a roller coaster. And then all the lights go pitch black. So I'm talking, you couldn't see a hand in front of your face. Pitch black, strapped in. Now they have alien voices coming through the stereo in your ear, and it comes behind you and it blows. I started swearing. I swear to God, right next to my son and all these little kids. I'm going, turn the effing lights on, get me out. And I'm trying to lift the thing. It was awful. I totally had a panic attack. And I think I didn't realize I had a fear of confined dark places until that moment in Disney. Now, don't get me in a dark elevator. Don't.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to get me too much.
Oh, you're lucky.
You know, but spiders used to get me.
Well, now you're videotaped.
Yeah,
So
they don't
that
get
fear.
me anymore. I started out with small ones, you know, and kind of work my way up to the little bit of larger ones. And I respect them. You know, I want to be bit, but I'm not afraid of them. So maybe you should like confront your fears, Lori. You should just like go get in a tight space that's closed and dark. And
No.
you already get in a tight space with a tanning bed, and you know you have to pull the lid down.
Now, that's different. I can pull it up on my own. If someone traps me, then I can't. That's like all the mob movies where they throw someone in the trunk. I want to change the channel. I'm like, I can't even watch or imagine being stuck in a trunk of a car. Anyhow.
Wow. Yeah. I can't imagine it either.
Shot in the dark, fear of the dark.
Fear of the dark.
Yeah. Well, have you guys seen any? There's so many things on the internet about ghosts and ghost stories and places that are haunted. And you guys may have seen this one already, but Tiny, I don't know if you did, except when I mentioned it to you, you may have looked it up. But I have a little clip of like a real haunting. So if you're scared now, I'm warning you.
Our house is it's haunted. There's some things that have happened that we've caught on film. And there's things I've taken pictures of that you just can't explain. And
oh my gosh, I don't
heard things. Yeah, so I'm pretty good with that.
Which one, your studio house or your real house? Because when I visit, I want to be at the opposite one. Okay,
real house. Yeah, things there's been lots of things that have happened that you can't really explain. That doesn't tend to get me. But fire in the sky and aliens, the thought of that, you know, the outer spacey stuff, that creeps me out.
But you've never seen an alien.
No.
But I mean, well, you've never seen it, but seeing things happen. I don't know. You guys is Rebel saying she's a ghost hunter?
Emery says ghost hunting is awesome. We did have somebody, a friend of ours, that we went and did some ghosts, had all the equipment and stuff, and we caught some things that I think it would be hard to explain, and things have happened in our own house, you know. So.
But what's that little? Don't they have like I don't know if it's an infrared, but it's a machine that can detect paranormal activity, and the arrow goes. I forget what it's called.
EMF, electromagnetic field stuff.
Fezla, good one. Fezla says in my house he hears snacks disappear unexplained. Geez, there was a box of devil dogs here, and now they're gone. What happened? Ooh. Anyhow, I have a little clip to show you of a haunting, if I can find it. I keep going to banner. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so let's see what this. And I know this video that you're talking about. It's really interesting what the guy does.
Oh well, now wait a minute. I don't think
on film, right? You know, it's really interesting.
This huge buildup, and I didn't even save it to StreamYard. I could do it now, but no.
You should. You should try it.
I'm scared that if I download something, I'll just freeze. But instead, you know what? Let's show a little bit of Boomer.
Sure.
It's a good time to show Boomer's scary one. Is Boomer still here? He must be, right?
If he's not, people need to see this. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We're going to share a fellow YouTube friend, Boomer Base Meme. Right now, he just put this up. Some of you may have seen it.
I just loved that. When I saw that, I said, it has to be on the Halloween show.
Boomer, that was so cool. What do you think of China being so cool to show your clip there? I thought that was nice of you.
I thought it was very cool. I've been watching the chat, and Rebel Rocker says that you can catch some things on the Connect camera, and Emery Island has been catching orbs. So maybe on next show we can have those two talk about things you can do to try to ghost hunt and look for the paranormal.
Okay, well, I don't want to be on that show.
Scary cat.
Scary. It's scary.
Scary cat.
That's cool. We'll have you ladies on to talk about ghosts and stuff. I'll just close my eyes. I don't know.
No, and then we definitely just put it on the list to show the clip of our other ghost hunter video.
Yeah, that's true. The one that I am missing. So we have a couple of minutes. So we thought we scheduled our guest. Have you heard from her? Do you mind texting her? Because she's not here in the room.
No, I will definitely hop off here and go text while you drive.
Not a problem. Oh, lost track. Ooh. Oh, God. That's a close-up. Yeah, the false eyelashes are sticking. So, yeah, we have the tarot reader woman coming on, we thought. So we're going to see. Oh, Tarot Chick's in the house. I see her. And Tiny Dragon's going to get her. But our guest is coming up. So what we're going to do for this one is, and we haven't even thought of it, but we're going to think of a number. And 3 lucky guests are going to.
I am back.
Hello. I see her in the waiting room.
I thought about it, Laurie. I've thought about it.
Yeah.
How we can do this game. I'm looking at the chat here.
I was just wondering.
Hippie had us do this it's like pick on hippie night. Had us do the contest where we pick like a number between 1 and 900, and the person that gets closest to it wins the prize. We're not going to do the 900 number, but I'll do this.
See, Hippie could learn from the Chicky Chicks.
See, learning from the Chicky Chicks. So the first three people, and I'm watching on my phone here, the first 3 people that get closest to my birthday number, the number of the day. So I'll give you this. We'll go ahead and say there could be 31 days in a month. We'll just say 1 to 31, but the first 3 that get the closest to mine.
That sounds good. Metalhead Hippie says, stupid girls, yuck.
Start.
By the way, before I invite our tarot chick in,
that's a good one.
Wait, they're already asking?
No, we've started.
And feel free to go to my main page and donate to our PayPal account. Because we spend a lot of money to entertain you guys.
Lots.
$50 wigs, tarot card readers.
I'm letting everybody's guests come in because I'm not going to say who's close or what. I'm letting everybody's guests come in. Don't vote more than once or you'll be disqualified.
That's good. And as you're looking at the numbers, I'm going to show our Tarot Chicks business cards if anybody wants to get in touch with her afterwards.
All right. I'm going to give it 20 more seconds for you guys to get it in.
This is who we're having on any minute now. And someone wins.
I'm giving it just 20 more seconds so people can get their guess in.
Go for it.
That's probably been about 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winners are Emery Island, Metalhead Hippie, and Emery Island, Metalhead Hippie, and it looks like Boomer Bass Meme. No, yep, Boomer Bass Meme. So
are you sure? You're looking at the live chat and you got the first
looking 3. At the live chat, and those are the closest to the number, which would be 27. So there we go. Emery, Metal, and Boomer.
Okay. Well, should we welcome her in and we'll just say hello? I have never met Tarot Chick.
Let's welcome Tarot Chick in. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello. How are you? Thank you for showing up for us.
I'm happy to be here.
Very good. So this is Tarot Chick, also known as Amanda. Amanda, do you want to introduce yourself and talk about your channel and what you do?
Well, I have a channel on Fiverr where I do card readings online. I have 3 different kinds: a 3 card, a 5 card, and a 10 card. And I've got a website as well that you can contact me to
all right,
reading.
And we'll put that in the link. So
Okay. Someone's microphone's feeding back. Amanda, do you have speakers on maybe do you have speakers on to hear us? Because maybe it's feeding into your microphone, but it's okay. We're gonna shut up when you do the readings anyhow, but we do have information scrolling by. It's not a link. You're gonna have to copy that down, but I showed everybody your card. I think you could see. So we thank you again for joining us. Hey, Stafford, Dave, how are you? So I don't know. What do we do? So we have 3 names, and Amanda, or Tanya, is the first person. We're going to have them ask a question.
So the first person, Emery, is going to be our first. We got Emery, Hippie, and who else did we say? Was it Boomer? Help me see my short-term memory here.
Emery's being a wise ass. No pregnancy questions, Emery. We already told them the rules.
Yeah, Emery, Boomer, and Hippie. So we'll do it in that order. Emery, Boomer, and Hippie.
All right, Emery, ask away unless I'm missing it. You see the live chat. Maybe she already asked. So it's Emery Island is her name. I don't know if you need to know someone's YouTube name.
Island Emery?
Emery?
Okay, Emery has the question.
Is that a female?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Emery, Emery, Emery Island.
Emery.
And yes, you were supposed to ask a question, dear.
It's whatever you want her to read to you, like what kind of reading you want. Do, 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 do.
All right, we have it.
You got it? Okay, what's the question?
To know if she will be moving in 2021.
Okay, great. And just shuffle the cards. Will Emery be moving in 2021? Okay.
Does it help if I'm quiet? I don't know.
All right, we have 2 cards here. I'm gonna make sure I can. There we go. The Knight of Swords and also the 5 of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords is about, I mean, if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see him there, but he's moving very fast. He's on a horse, moving very fast. So I would say, yes, for sure, that there's some moving going to be happening. And with the 5 of Pentacles here, though, it's like you're going to be leaving somewhere that's, you're moving on to better things from where you were at. It may be cold where you were, sorry, or just things weren't very happy there at that home life. And this looks like you're going to be moving on from that. Yes, I would say so in 2020. Yeah.
Sorry, I should have made
good. There we go.
Now,
how's that? Sorry.
Yeah. So, that's what's in the card. Now, when we say moving, Tarot Chick, I mean, you can't say if that's 5 miles, 20 miles, or even moving from just a situation, right?
No, I can't really say that. Just that it's going to be coming in quickly. Like I would say even towards the beginning of 2021.
Very good. Good one. Thank you, Amanda.
All right. Thank you for that.
That is good. All right. So,
and you're not pregnant.
And you're not pregnant. Yeah, we got to be careful. So Boomer, you were up. Hopefully you've been thinking of a question. Don't ask about pregnancy, man.
Well, he already said he was smashing sandwiches in his video, so he feels pregnant.
That's it. So, Boomer, please ask Amanda a question. And it helps if we go do 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 do
do do do. Emery says thank you. That was very nice. She likes that reading, and she called you Lady in the Purple Hat. It's Amanda. Your information is down on the ticker at the bottom.
Emery says she's moving to your town, Hetriani. All right. Boomer has come up with a question for Amanda.
Boom,
All right.
boom.
All right, Boomer. He says, should I retire and pursue another job and other things?
Should I retire? Shuffling over here. Should I retire and move on to pursue other things?
Yes,
that what you said?
that's the question. Should I retire and move and pursue another job and other things?
Amanda saw your video earlier and she said, don't quit your day job. So there's the answer. No, totally kidding. We love your.
Krell Bar says go fish.
Okay. Wow. So we have the Emperor here in this card here. So that is very structured, very stable. I'm not sure if that's where you're at right now in your life. It's very structured. It's very stable. And then we have the Three of Swords as well with it, which it kind of, I don't know if I'm holding these right here or not. But the, okay, good. The Three of Swords, that I think you're pretty happy and stable where you're at. And it's like you're a leader there. And so it may bring you sorrow and sadness. It could. I'm saying within the next 3 months or so, if you were to retire. That's all I'm looking for is about 3 months. So I would say you probably wouldn't be too happy with it next 3 months. So,
There's your answer.
Well, maybe this is
that
like
forever.
this is like birth and afterwards emotional advice. This is good. Now, I'm really wanting us to stick with Amanda though, because Krell Bar is in the chat, and Krell Bar would be horrible at this. Krell Bar says, if you retire, you'll end up on the throne with a heart attack, like Elvis. That's my reading.
Well, I think he was referring because the card showed that. Maybe I don't know.
Well, you know, Blackjack wanted to know if that was the heart surgery card. Chick, we're like, you know, we're depending on because our chat room folks are not going to be delivering the news, I think, correctly.
Well, it generally is not a real happy card. I mean, you can see how it looked. It looks sad.
It looks sad.
Right.
All right. Well, we've saved a special guest has won this challenge, and this is Jeff, Metalhead Hippie, who is in Alaska, and Metalhead's going to have a question for you. So,
You can't see. Can you see that I'm sharing Emery's message because it's kind of frozen on my end?
Yes, I can. It's coming through just fine.
No, but I don't want to share it anymore. I mean, it's still sticking there. So I don't know if my internet's slowing down or something, but.
Now, Hippie, I don't know if Tarot Chick can answer this question, because Tarot said we can't do things in general about health, right? It can't be about health. It can't be about pregnancy or the lottery, right?
Right. I would suggest taking those questions to a physician or something.
Very good. Very good advice. Very good advice. So, Hippie, we'll let you reformulate that question. While Hippie's reformulating a question, can you tell us about your deck that you use?
Oh, the Rider-Waite deck? It's the most common, or the most it's one of the first tarot decks, and it's the one most people use and learn from. It's we've got the Devil card and the Death card, is which most cards people have heard of, but it's just the Rider-Waite deck, and very colorful, very pretty.
The Death card supposed to be good?
Huh?
Isn't the Death card supposed to be good though? It doesn't necessarily mean death.
Oh, the Death card does not necessarily mean death. No, it actually hardly ever actually really means death. It's more a big change, or an end of something, like the death of something, an end of a relationship, an end of a certain job, or
so it could mean you're pregnant.
Well, there is actually a pregnancy card, but it's not the Death card. Well, it could be an end of your good times if you're pregnant,
right? End of your own. So I read my horoscope every day, and rather than just read your horoscope, you can actually pick tarot cards. And I did one the other day. So you have to pick career, fortune, and love. And all 3 cards came upside down. Like they were drawn upside down. They were good fortunes though, but it was just weird that, like, I know there's another meeting sometimes when it's an upside down card.
Yes.
Depending on what it is. Did Hippie come up with a question yet? I'm sorry.
And what's interesting is Hippie's didn't show up in the live chat, but it showed up over here. And this is a very good one. Hippie wants to know when his YouTube channel is going to break 1,000 subs.
Oh, a timing card. A timing question.
Timing's Fashion, Tiny, and Laurie. Hi, Guitologist. Welcome. Hi, Michael Cross.
When it's going to be at 1,000. Okay.
When is it going to break 1,000? Now, a lot of that
this is Hippie.
This is
So you said Hippie?
Yes, Metalhead Hippie, Jeff.
Metalhead Hippie. Right.
Yeah.
I know a few of those. Okay. Wow. When his this timing questions are pretty difficult. But both of these cards here, we've got the Ace of Cups, and it is usually means it'll be a 1. Something very makes you very happy, overflowing with emotions. So my goodness, what is happening?
Damn it, stop cooking downstairs, will you? The fog machine, I just pressed the button and I couldn't stop it for a second, so it kind of filled up too much. Sorry, go ahead.
And since we also have the King of Swords here, which is you can see like the 1 sword, I'm going to say, when I say 1, it could be 1 month. It can even go up to 1 year. But swords coming pretty quickly. Like we saw was the Knight of Swords earlier. It comes in very quickly, and so does the King of Swords. So I'm going to say more like 1 month.
Wow, he's very close to that.
There you go.
And I would have to say, just in the past 3 or 4 months, I mean, he's probably gained 300 or 400 subs. So he does a really great job at what he does. I know we're just giving him a hard time on here, but it's been a lot of fun, and it's a great concept channel. Tarot Chick, if you haven't checked it out, it's Metalhead Hippie. He plays some music from some YouTubers in the community, and we just all get together and have a good time.
It's how Tiny and I met, so
yeah.
We'll give him that, and we thank him for that. Yeah, and how I met a lot of people here too. Yeah, I'm sorry. The bong needs. Someone said something about me lighting a bong over here. I am not smoking weed up in my room. I swear. That fog machine's pretty cool. That gives off a lot of fog. So how long? I mean, how long can you stick around for? Do you have time for one more, maybe? Or I know you've only been on for 15 minutes, but
yeah, sure, that's fine.
Yeah. So Lori, is there something you want to know, dear?
Well, I already am. I pregnant? No. I think I told you at the beginning of the show that I want to know, when can I quit my day job and just wear pink wigs every night? And wait, don't answer that. I mean, on YouTube.
I got you. When can you quit your day job?
Yeah.
And do what you're doing, what you enjoy most. Full time. Gotcha. I do know, though, when we're talking about the future, I always like to let people know this. The future is never set in stone, and you can always change it by different actions that you take.
Thank you for that disclaimer. Thank you.
Yes.
Everything can turn to maybe my internet goes down and I can't go on YouTube anymore. Oh,
maybe it's not in the cards for you to do this anymore. Maybe it would lead to some drama if you were on YouTube. Maybe you would get into drama, Lori. Maybe this would cause something bad, or maybe you're not supposed to do it.
Well, I will never stop playing my piano, YouTube or not, or my keyboard.
Okay.
Are they upside down? No. Can't say.
No, they're not upside down. But we
Okay.
do have one of the same cards that we had that someone else had earlier and it was about moving on, I believe, and moving into something else. The Five of Pentacles, and it's about moving from something that you don't really. It's not good for you. You want to move on to something different. Like it's in the dark. See the dark card. It's not a good vibe. Okay.
Uh-oh.
But to say when, we've got the Four of Pentacles here. So,
Sorry, go ahead.
We've got the Four of Pentacles here. So, and it has to do with work. Pentacles always have to do with work. So if I was giving a time frame, we've got 4 here. So I don't want to go so far as to say 4 years. So possibly 4 months.
I'll go with 4 months. I am a very impatient person.
So
what is 4 months from now?
Huh?
What's
What
4
is
months?
4 months from now?
February.
2021.
Wow,
I
that's
like
pretty
that.
quick.
You know, maybe you're going to meet somebody, Lori, that takes you into a direction into to doing more things, you know, that you like. You've been doing a lot of collabs and
there's somebody with you here.
Oh dear. Or from here, it just looks like 2 birds, but yeah. Am I getting carried away by a bird? Well, you know, I gave a big presentation at work yesterday, and then my husband said something like, "You're going to go further in your career." Well, I don't want to. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was very happy. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Tiny,
Great.
anything else you want to add or ask?
No. We do want to show your site. We do want to show your website again.
Actually, I have.
Boomer says that you got the Ian Luckett card. I'm not sure what that means. Boomer's going to have to clarify.
The what?
You know, this would be a good contest.
It's a friend of ours, Ian Luckett, but I'm not sure what it's referring to.
If we all came up with our own tarot card and then presented them, what would they look like? Interesting.
What? You don't want to hear mine. We got to keep it clean, right? I mean, come on. I'm trying to find. I did copy her website. And I'm going to copy it in the link right now as well. So, I believe it or not, I must be out of it. But I just heard of Fiverr the other day because my son wanted to go on there to earn money to write raps for people, and I said, "What the heck is Fiverr? I never heard of it." And you're on Fiverr. So here is her. Here's her website, but you can see on the ticker below she's also on Fiverr. Yes. That is showing, right? For some reason, things are a little slow for me right now, but
I see it.
So, Amanda, how long have you been on Fiverr? Have you been getting a lot of requests? Are there a lot of tarot card readers on there that you have to compete with, or?
Oh yeah, there's several.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Since like July, not that long, since about July. Mm-hmm.
So you're probably doing what everybody else is doing. It's just looking to make a little money on the side because of COVID, and it's nice.
Yeah. I also do parties here where I live. I'm not, close to me. I do, but yeah, because of COVID,
on a plane to come to our show. Or, yeah, no.
All the way there. I'm not sure where you're at, but.
Well, I'm from Massachusetts. Are you from down south?
I'm from Missouri. Central
Missouri.
Missouri.
Okay, well, I don't. Is that south? I'm so bad. No, that's north.
The Lake of the Ozarks. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yes, I actually watched the Ozark series.
Oh yeah, that's where I live. The Lake of the Ozarks.
Excellent.
Now, Tarot Chick, is it Missouri or Missouri?
Missouri.
All right. Some people say Missouri, and I'm like,
yeah, they're not from Missouri, probably.
They're not from Missouri. That's it. So how long have you been, how'd you get into reading? I mean, this is something you just really can't train yourself. I'm assuming that you're going to have some kind of gift or sense of this.
I've always been interested in it since I was a child, but I just started really studying and learning it the past few years. it's just you have to know the cards, and then a lot of it's just intuition. So
Very
I could. What do you know about astral projection? Anything?
Oh, I don't know much, but I know someone who actually came to me for a reading because she had done some astral projection, scared her half to death. She woke up and there's a big black snake under her bed. So,
what?
I don't know if I recommend it.
Well, my sister used to do it, and she used to tell me she could do it, and she would astral project at night, and she would actually describe a bedroom or something of her friend in college and be like, I was in your room, I know exact. And it used to freak me out when she'd tell me. And then I was in college and I went to a hypnotist, and this hypnotist told me that I could astral project. And all of a sudden I was for like a month. I thought I was I was probably just high as a kite, but anyhow, anyhow, yeah, it's strange. Some people can actually do that. You come out of your, when you're in that you're in a half asleep, half awake state and you're lying down, mostly on your bed. And all of a sudden you feel like you want to move your arms, but everything's you can't move them. I don't know if that's ever happened.
It's like a sleep paralysis.
It's paralysis, right? But that at that moment in that stage is when you could actually, if you use your mind, astro project into someone else's room. I don't mean to laugh, but it sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah, I've got ideas for our whole next show, Lori. We have a ghost movie we were going to show. We'll talk about the astral projections. We've got two people in our chat that know about ghost hunting. I mean, we could just continue this Halloween theme.
We're just going to do Halloween forever.
It's fine with me.
I love Halloween.
I know you love Halloween. I want Thanksgiving. I want food and turkey, but there is no Thanksgiving this year. I'm just going to have to make one myself. But
then we can all look pregnant,
Yes. Oh, you totally get the gut after Thanksgiving, right? And then lie on the couch and watch football. It's not going to be the same this year. It's so sad.
No.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we don't want to keep Amanda if she.
Okay.
Tara, thank you so much, Amanda.
Thank you. It's been fun. Hope
it's been
you guys out.
I have to do this again. Thank you, Amanda.
Continue to watch our show and support, and we'll continue to plug you. So thank you for coming.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. I don't. Maybe having 3 people on was slowing up my camera. Yeah.
Your camera wasn't slow on my end, so it must have been on yours. I didn't notice it, but that was fun, guys.
Okay. Yeah, that was great. Thank you for tracking her down.
Yeah. I went through lots. Okay, so on Fiverr, she says there's a lot of
I bet
people. So, and I came across her. She had a good vibe. I loved her intro. You and I talked about it. It was really good. Very well done. So,
and you talked to her, and she was a cool person.
She was very cool. Yeah, so I definitely want to show her support back. That was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys like that. Rebel says that was cool. So if you like things like that, maybe we can do them in the future. But so Hippie has a PayPal account. Lori, I think you've got a PayPal account too. I mean, I think people need to pay us here.
I don't like to ask people for money, but if you're enjoying yourselves and the props and the stuff that we bring, why not? I can tell you that Tarot Chick was Tiny's idea, and she did not come cheap. Well, she would for you guys, but she didn't for a half-hour show for us.
That's right. She's but she's quality. You get what you pay for. So that reminds me, it's time for Ask Lori and Mo, because it is because I actually got a question, and we'll talk about cheat, but somebody did write in, so it's time for Ask Lori and Mo.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to roll that tape because everything's so slow on my end. It must be the rain, the pounding rain. And I didn't, when we did our movie of the week, I forgot to do my movie of the week thing. I'm just so excited for Halloween that
I think it's the smoke in your room.
I'm like completely out of it. I know you warned me, don't put fog machine inside your house. I'm like, it's setting off carbon monoxide.
You fall off the chair too.
I didn't fall off the chair. I hit my head on here and I knocked myself out.
Next thing I know, you're in the floor. Like I look away 1 second, Lori's in the floor.
I was laughing. You go, oh, I wish we were live when you fell. Thanks, Mo. All right, here we go. That clip is so fast, but I like it.
But the one at the end, like I'm feeling it. All right. So
well, you've seen some of the letters and questions that we've gotten, so we don't
did.
use
So
that's one of these. Really?
If you will in the chat put our email. Mine is tinydragonvideo@gmail.com. But you can write in to Ask Lori and Mo. And I will read this one. Are you ready, Lori?
Go for it. Go for
Dear
it.
Lori and Mo, I'm the singer in a band. We do all kinds of music depending on which gig we do. And I've seen you guys' equipment and your stuff looks legit. Thank you. Here's my issue. Our guitar player thinks that having a dozen cheap, crappy guitars, including a couple of Chibsons. Okay, and for you guys who might not know what a Chibson is, it's a Chinese knockoff of a Gibson.
Oh, I thought it was, okay.
Our guitar player thinks that having a dozen cheap, crappy guitars, including a couple of Chibsons, is better than just having one or two really good guitars. How do I tell him he's wrong? He needs to get a couple of quality guitars and ditch the shitty ones.
So,
can we
she doesn't
say
like the shitty guitars. Yeah, well, we have a few times already. Rebel, I have a PO box, but send me an email if you want to know it, and I will definitely get back to you. I don't know what you want that for, but thank you. Okay, so they have cheap guitars, and she wants them to get good ones, or the opposite.
So this person that has written in is complaining that they've got this guitar player that has apparently tons of guitars, but they're all, sub quality and knockoffs. And how does this person go about telling them, that a couple of really nice ones would be better than a bunch of cheap ones? So I'm not sure of the context. I'm having a thought that maybe the cheap ones aren't sounding so good. And there's a lot of controversy about the word used was Chibson. So, is it okay to replicate Gibson guitars? And this person obviously doesn't think that's okay because they probably referred to them as Chibsons anyway. Probably wouldn't agree with that. What do you guys think?
Ask the guitarist. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to open a window while you talk guitars because Nelson gave me a good idea because it is getting kind of smoky in here.
Yeah, you might want to do that, Lori. So what do you guys think? Chibsons, Blackjack says Chibsons are firewood.
That's funny.
All right, Emery, I'm not sure what a Chibson is, but you think you're one. Metalhead hippie posers. Yeah, so metalhead hippie, I think some of that might be true. I think people sometimes get maybe a equipment that looks like something to try to look at something. But apparently this person has a lot of them. So I don't think it's probably not a money issue because buying a bunch of one thing is equal to buying a couple of just really nice things.
Well, then I've heard too that if you're a good player, it shouldn't matter what kind of guitar you're playing on. Like you can play, I'm not a guitarist, so I don't know, the Glary. If you can play a Glary, you don't have to have an expensive guitar to sound good or to be a good player. It's about how you play, not what you're playing. So I don't know, why spend all that money,
Well, yeah, Dwight Bailey says a couple of good guitars is better than a bunch of cheap ones.
Okay, well, Dwight has, 20 good ones, so.
Yeah, and Rebel Rocker says
you would know.
This goes along with what you were saying, Lori. I've seen people play everything, but sometimes the cheapest isn't always the worst. I've got some basses that are made in Mexico. They're, the Fender line made in Mexico that I think are better than my American-made Fenders. And I think so. It probably depends on the build, but here's my advice to this. I would think that whatever you play, you should get the best of whatever you can afford. Because usually at a certain price point, there's a quality in the build and how things are finished and manufactured and put together. And then after a certain point, you're just paying for inlays or things that are pretty but not necessarily functional. So I think there's a happy medium. It doesn't have to be.
I'm reading what a lot of people are saying in here. We have everybody's got mixed opinions, and I'm probably going to see the behind you are. But Sherlock says quality over quantity. Quality, not quantity. Someone's mentioning how Dwight has more guitars than
I do in my house. Michael says that. Emery says, I love my cheap guitar. Blackjack was quality win. Krellbar. Krellbar's on it tonight. A happy medium. Isn't that what our tarot chick Amanda was?
Oh God.
Good one.
Krellbar comes up with some cheesy ones too, though. But yeah.
Good. I don't think it's worth ruining a friendship or a band to get into the argument about the guitar. Does the end result sound good on stage?
Yeah. I agree. Because I don't play guitar. So
my dad said, I'm going to give my dad a little, he's got this saying that he says to me sometimes, does it bring you joy?
That's true.
Does it bring you joy?
Dave's Guitar Channel makes a good point, though. A bad player on an expensive guitar is still a bad player.
That's true.
Oh, and as a tone would...
we could go down the tone rabbit hole. So like my last video was about tone. I did a bass sample of tone through coming out of the amp, miking up the cabs, and through the Ampeg pedal. And so it'd be interesting if you guys could, try it out with headphones or different things and tell me if you notice a different tone. So we can talk. Tone's always a big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Metalhead Hippie says, if you like collecting Chimpsons, that's good, but don't buy them to pass them off as the real thing. Yeah, I mean that's just fraud. When you sell something to somebody and it's not, and they're paying for it, somebody's getting cheated on the other end.
Guitologist, I put the PayPal link on my YouTube page. Maybe just click that link. It might not be under my email. It might not be under that email. It should take. I don't know how it works. That's why I can't do this stuff.
Michael Cross says a cold beer on a hot day brings me joy. Me too, Michael. And he wants guitars that rock. All right, so I'm assuming Michael's not got a Telecaster with a little lipstick pickup.
I wonder. Yeah, what do you use?
What do you use, Michael? Okay, Great Vanzini's got a question for you, Lori. What's better, an inexpensive keyboard or a higher end one? And you would have to answer that because I know zilch about keyboards.
I know zilch about keyboards. I got this was gifted to me anyhow. This is, it's not even behind me. I'm pointing to it. It's over there somewhere. I got it for Christmas, but I know there are really expensive keyboards out there, but this one does the trick and it actually gets really good reviews. It's a Casio. So it depends on, I think sound out of a keyboard is sound, but how many instruments do you want? Or do you want all the fancy stuff that goes with it, or the electronics up top? I don't know. I don't need that. Unless you guys are saying I do. Come on, Laura, step up your game. Another reason why to send me money to my PayPal, I can go and get a real Rhodes or something. But I do enjoy just my Casio. I don't get the guitar thing. For me, I don't play guitar, so I don't know why a more expensive one would be better. I would just go for the seafoam green color. If I was a guitarist, I wouldn't.
I'll have to use my seafoam bass for you sometime. Then
I love your seafoam. Wasn't that the one you compared to Frankenstein when you were doing your Halloween thing? So cool.
Yeah. Michael Lipinski says my Chipson is a mono price. It doesn't say Gibson on it, and again, you got to look at. There's just some iconic shapes out there. People are going to copy the Les Paul. People are going to copy a Stratocaster. There's not a lot of variety in body shapes of instruments. I think there was this precedent set, and people copy it because it's comfortable.
Yeah,
it's well balanced, and some designs just work. And I don't really have a problem with that. I think what Metalhead Hippie says, when you try to sell something to somebody that is not what it is, then you were robbing somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, that comes back to, so does the being honest, you know, about it be okay? But people do copy certain designs over and over and over. You know, at what point does it become a copyright issue? And probably when you take that logo, you know, and there's all kinds of things about there, you know, thoughts out there about it. So mine is not the end all be all.
Well, I'm watching the chat because I really can't chime in here, but yeah, I would imagine that. Sorry, I'm getting like all paranoid all of a sudden. And no, Emery, I don't smoke pot, but that would be funny if I was like really paranoid all of a sudden and you guys are seeing smoke behind me. I think it's because it's really windy out and it's starting to blow things around me, but I'm hearing.
Oh, Emery says, kind of like humans, how much are we worth?
Oh,
wow. So
everything is worth.
Everything has some value. At the end of the day, I don't think, this is my advice to the person that wrote in. I don't think it's worth ruining. If you've got a rocking band, it's not worth ruining a rocking band, because a good guitar player in a band, everybody meshing's hard to find. And if the end result sounds good and people are jamming, because what's the next thing? You know, you're only as good as, so you can have this, you know, guitar that sounds amazing, but if the sound guy's crap,
mm-hmm.
What equipment, you know, what's our speakers, what's the PA? I mean, this could go on and on. So,
you know, if your band has people up on the dance floor dancing, you're a success.
Agreed.
And I'm not even in a band, so, but just go out and have fun. All right. Well, I have a letter too. I got a couple of letters this week, which is funny. But the first one I got says, "Dear Mo and Laurie, I am new to YouTube and want to grow my channel. Is it okay to create another account and just sub to myself?"
I think the letter that I wrote.
What's that?
Did you use the letter that I wrote? Somebody's reading my mind.
You wrote this? Well, first of all, you're not subbing to yourself, but you want subs. My first answer is
subs. I didn't know. I didn't write that. I didn't write that. But this person's reading my mind. Yes, I do want subs. Like, do I need a troll farm?
Probably. So this was signed numbers count. This is like, people actually kind of get the Dear Abby thing. They're actually giving themselves name. This person signed it numbers count. Personally, I don't think numbers count, but I know a lot of people love the validation. So if they see they have a lot of subs, that validates them. Like if you're on Facebook, you have a lot of friends. I think YouTube is a way to have fun, right? Some people may be looking for a career, but it's also a way to meet people. So to me, I don't think it's a competition. Like if you have 200 and the other person has 8,000, doesn't mean they're better than you. I would suggest, yes, sub to yourself because that's fun and you can watch yourself twice. You get your own notifications. But also just keep putting content out there, because I think the way YouTube works is the more content or the more different things you have, the more algorithms you show up in on other people's feeds. And use YouTube Studio. Go to YouTube Studio and put in keywords that people might find that you're showing on your channel if they search. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I could be completely wrong. I've only been on YouTube for a little while, but that might help you show up in algorithms, which means people might start to sub to you.
You know,
but if you play the guitar, they're not going to. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I went down the motorcycle path, like doing some different things, and we're doing.
I like that.
We're doing, you know. But I do want to grow my channel because I think there's some apparently magical things that you can do once you reach 1,000 subs or whatever.
Yes,
I just like to test that out. I think we're going to be here for a while with COVID, so let's just keep practicing and honing our skills. But I am having a contest though, Lori, and when I'll mention, I'm going to plug it again here. So Sweetwater came out with a catalog. When I get 300 subs, one of my subscribers is going to win a nice gift card to Sweetwater. So I'd like to get up to 300 before Christmas so we can get that out. So shout out my channel. It's Tiny Dragon. Send them my way.
You know what that reminds me? Let me get rid of Amanda's banner. She was a nice gal and all, but we're here to promote our own show. And everybody on here is on ours anyhow. But yeah, just make sure you sub to Tiny Dragon and sub to me if you haven't already. Because even though it's not about numbers, we want subs. We want subs.
Yeah, because we're doing this and it's just fun when we have a lot of you guys in the room.
I just want a tuna sub. I'm getting hungry. Or steak and cheese sub.
Uh-oh. Is it time for the segment? Or do you have another letter?
Do you have another letter? I got another letter, believe it or not. Did you?
Another letter? No, I didn't. I just had the one come in.
Okay, so I have one more letter. And then, guys, just a reminder, if you have any questions you want to submit to Laurie and Mo, send it to our email and we'll read it on our next show. We will spotlight you. And you don't have to tell us your name. Give us a funny name because these people are, giving us funny names.
Well,
so this one says,
give me a name, and I don't want to call this person out either because their bandmate might be in here, and I don't want to cause a war.
Well, you should have made up a name then.
I should have. Yeah.
So this one says, Dear Mo and Laurie, I saw a girl comment on my ex-boyfriend's music saying that she liked it. Does this mean they're having an affair? Should I harass her and her family? Signed, I need a life. Now, I wrote directly back to this girl and I said, Dear, I need a life. Here's an 800 number for your issues. Get yourself some help. But if you guys have other advice for someone who thinks that when you comment on someone's channel to say they did a great job on a song, that means they're having an affair, we'd love to hear it.
Oh, wow.
Radio silence.
Emery says yes. Emery says yes, harass her.
Harass her, yeah.
Gypsy Blues, though, has it right. Stay off the ID channel unless you are Blackjack and you get asked to be on the ID channel because you do some acting, which is cool.
That was a great letter, huh? Yes, I heard that she said that to me or on the show. Maybe she told me privately that she's been on there. Or when she was on our show, Blackjack mentioned that.
She was, yeah.
She has been asked to be on there, yeah. Emery, we know you're joking. Yeah, I think that's a little lunacy going on when whoever sent that letter. I do have her email, but I'll just keep her known as I need to get a life.
Blackjack says that the question would be how long?
What's the question?
How long?
How long on what? I missed it.
How long has it been going on, Laurie? How long?
Oh, how long is I don't know how long is she harassing somebody? Months?
Months.
Months. So sad.
Glad you wrote back. Though. That was good.
I just want, if you're that crazy, then you should probably just call an 800 number. There's nothing I can do to help you in my email except, provide that.
Emery, how long? Emery says, how long is a good question.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, this is, back to your son's rap. Just kidding.
Hey, you know what? To lighten the situation or to lighten the, because that was a heavy letter.
Heavy.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking about how you're from the South and I'm from the North, and what's the difference in some of the strip malls that you see or the signs that you see. We were talking about.
Well, because one of the signs, I'll just tell our viewers, one of the signs that I saw, I was driving down the road. I had to take a picture of this and send it to Laurie and show you guys. This was a few episodes back. I saw a sign that said guns, ammo, guns and more. I think it was guns, ammo, and more. And so you think, and this is all the little flags and the flyers out front and the signs and like this storefront. And you think, and more, camouflage, holsters, gun sights, all things maybe to do with guns. And then as I got closer, I saw what the and more was. It was tuxedo rentals, prom rentals, pet grooming.
Nothing to do with
go together, right?
Nothing to do with 40 rounds or guns. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So guns, ammo, and more. So get your gun, your prom dress, and your pet groomed all at the same place.
Very strange. But so you were asking me, ever since we were talking about, and we were just talking about this, not even for our show, we were just having a conversation as friends. And I was like, I always see funny signs. I said, now I got to watch and I got to see like funny signs. And I, of course, haven't come across any. I said, I'm going to find a funny sign in my town or wherever I go. I think one of the things we were talking about is how strange it is what's next to tanning salons. If anybody goes to tanning, I don't know, it's like a workout place is always next to a tanning salon or something.
And back in the day, it was like the video store and the tanning bed were together. Recently, I saw trophies and tanning in the same store. No joke.
see, I don't even get, I mean, there obviously are malls or I call them malls, but like, what do they call those? Strip malls or whatever, where there's different people are renting from the whole owner of the mall. So it really doesn't matter. They're not meant to line up with each other, but it's just sometimes funny.
Sometimes it's funny what business owner just happens to rent that space. So I think you took something from around your town. Yeah.
Well, the only real thing that I thought was it's not even funny, but there's this great pizza place that I go to. And I took a picture of it when I was out there one day. And I just thought it was funny because to me, I've known this place forever. But every time I bring it up to somebody who doesn't know it, they're like, what the hell kind of name is Poopsies for a pizza place or even any place to eat? So the place is called Poopsies. So it's kind of like, I don't know, you pull up. Poopsies. I think it's the name of the wife that owns it or the wife of the owner. But I don't know. It just sounds like you're.
So what kind of pet
yourself after you eat their pizza?
So like, what kind of relationship do you have when you give your spouse the nickname Poopsie?
Don't even go there. The cutesy nicknames. It could be her real name. Maybe she was born with that real name. I don't know.
Poopsie.
But anyhow, I think it is named after her. It's not named at what you're going to do after you eat their pizza. So, but there is some stuff on the internet that maybe you guys have seen that I thought was funny, but it's kind of old. But I thought I'd pop it up there anyhow. This is what people say. So Kohl's does what? Kohl's, Staples, Dick's. Okay. So that I have a Kohl's and Staples near me, but there is no Dick's. There's no Dick's near me. Sadly. Just a Kohl's and a Staples. And then this one I thought was pretty funny too, a big billboard. Although I've never heard of that food pharmacy, but
that's pretty good.
Those are real signs. And I am still on a mission, not for the show, but so I can take a picture and send it to my buddy Mo and be like, look, I found a really funny side besides stealing them off the internet or Poopsies pizza place.
I just always get tickled when, I mean, you see the gas station and it's like milk, bread, and cigarettes.
Yeah.
And you're like, why isn't milk, bread, and beer? It seems like the food groups would go together. Unless you're from North Carolina, when the tobacco was really in production before R.J.R. Reynolds left. And, the motto, I think, for North Carolina was tobacco is a vegetable.
That's funny. Are we missing anybody in the chat? I feel like I'm totally ignoring you guys as usual. I'm sorry. Well, I had to take you have to do a health survey if you want to save $1,200 on my health insurance through my company. So I did a survey, and I was telling my friend the other day, actually it was Dave, I was telling, it says, what's your cholesterol, what's your blood pressure? And I'm plugging in all these awesome numbers because I just had my readings. And then it says, how many servings of vegetables do you have a day? And it's 2 to 4, 4 to 6. And the last one was vegetable. What's a vegetable? And that was my answer. I do eat vegetables sometimes, but my vegetable is called orange cupcakes, right, Crowbar?
Are you getting hungry? Is it about that time?
Well, I wasn't making a hint. I wasn't hinting around, but I am kind of hungry. I don't even know what I'm going to be eating. Well, I kind of know because it's Halloween, but I might have to turn a light on so I can really see. My disco lights are going to go away.
And we totally need to see too, because I think it's another Does It Mosh, right?
Well, I didn't bring a table up here to mosh it. I'm not sure how well I can mosh it, but just drive for 1 second. You're going to hear me. I just have to go behind my desk and shut that window because now I'm freezing.
Don't fall this time, Lori. Please be careful.
When I get up and hit the ceiling. Oh, okay.
All right. And see the danger we put ourselves through for this show. I hope you guys are having fun. So thank you, Blackjack, for reminding people to hit the like.
Well, not to mention, I am wearing really high heels that no one's ever going to see. So I don't know why I have them on. So those are coming off. But that was part of my pink lady.
So how tall are you, Lori?
Without heels?
Without heels.
I'm 5'7.5".
Taller than me. See, and
I wear 2-inch heels, so that makes me almost 5'10" in heels, I guess. I mean, I don't wear high heels all day long, but I wear boots, and the boots have heels. So
these boots, and what are they made for? Walking.
Why does Electric Gypsy Blues keep talking about the orbs? These are disco lights, and if there's really an orb in here, please let me know that there's somebody standing behind me. Or, all right, I'm just gonna play my little intro, and I'm gonna turn my light on.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be really bright when we come back, and you're gonna see how red my eyes are from these false eyelashes.
You mean from the smoke?
From the smoke too, yeah, that too. Oh my God! All I can see is Giant Dick's picture. Let me scroll down and. Sorry, Mo. Mo's gonna fire me as our co-host with my mom.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Zombie apocalypse.
Did I play the right one? I played it and walked away.
Yeah, you did. You played the right one. You did good.
Oh, all right. Well, here's the portion of the show, people, where I usually taste test two products or two different brands of the same product. And then I mosh it because Tiny Dragon's crazy and just wants me to smash food on camera. So yeah, that's what we do. But because it's Halloween, I'm really not comparing anything. I'm just going to dig in here.
Can you put that on your head, Lori? Can you just go ahead and put your head in the basket?
Put the wig off and just put this pumpkin head on. So yeah,
can you just go ahead and eat out of the basket, you know?
But look what I have with me, just in case I feel like smashing candy. My trusty meat tenderizer to mosh. Okay, so what I was really looking for is that bag of candy that has all the, excuse my French, the shit candy in it, the candy that you want to throw back at the house when you're a kid. You're like, I don't want this, and you throw it back at the house. But all I could find was really, really good stuff.
What candy would you throw back, Lori? I mean, is there a candy you don't like?
You know, I love Twizzlers, licorice, but I don't like the individual ones. When they're this big, they're just like waxy and chewy and don't have the same texture. I don't like,
so we would get into a cat fight.
My candy.
You and I would get into a cat fight. Well, I love licorice. We would be fighting over the black jelly bean, right? Nobody wants the black jelly beans, and so I always get them.
I wouldn't fight over that. You can have the black jelly bean. Yeah, I don't like black jelly beans. You can have those.
You like licorice.
Red licorice, strawberry licorice.
Oh, okay. Because Twizzlers makes the black licorice too.
Yeah, no. Ooh. No black.
Okay, so more for me. See, we're still
you like that.
We're still okay. It works out.
Well, I'm just gonna grab one out and see what we got here. And you guys tell me. Oh yeah, bit of honeys. I don't eat those. Oh, the first one to come out was a Heath bar. I haven't had Heath in so long. I think these, if I remember, these are like caramel. I'm gonna just take a bite to remind myself.
It's like a hard coffee.
Yeah. Oh. What do you call your friends? ASMR?
Yeah, do that in the camera. What is it? ASMR, AM? Maybe it's AMSR. I know that I was told that I got it wrong last time. I'm waiting for Blackjack to put it Blackjack can put it in the chat.
He usually knows that's what I'm looking at too.
Yeah.
He's so really good. The Heath is good because it's got a real crunch to it and a hard toffee. But once you swallow it, there's something about that leftover buttery taste to it. So I'm going to finish that and see what else I pull out. If Andy Dion's still here, he'll see what I'm going to try next. But, right, ready? I feel like I'm picking a name out of a hat.
This is like a lottery.
Oh, these I don't like. There's a candy I don't like. I forgot about these. Who likes these?
Me? I'll take it.
Girl, you're going to eat all the candy I don't eat. So Whoppers, I got to try it for the team, though. Heath is like a high-class Butterfinger. Well, Butterfinger is kind of flakier than a Heath, though, isn't it? Yeah, Whoppers. What is this, like malt? It just gives me the chills. Chew it.
Malt chocolate.
All right, well, we'll see what this tastes like to me because I haven't had it in so long.
I love malted milkshakes and stuff. This is good. This is like Whoppers are like movie. It's like movie food. That and Milk Duds and stuff.
I'll do Milk Duds, but Whoppers is. Oh my God! It's like chewing on a piece of chalk.
I love it.
All right, I'm mailing these to you. I don't like the Whoppers. Not even gonna finish it.
See, we could have gone trick or treating together, and we would have like split the candy beautifully.
We would have. What do you do when people give apples and they give like healthy snacks at Halloween? It pisses me off. Like Halloween's about candy. Why are you giving me an apple?
Because I'll put peanut butter or caramel on it.
That's true. This is my favorite. In ice cream, in pumpkin form.
Dave, I hear you. Dave loves malts too.
Dave's coming to teach Cam tomorrow. I'll give you all the malts.
Here's a blast from the past for malt. Does anybody remember Zima?
Oh my God.
There's
That's like a high school drink, isn't it?
There's your high school malt.
Is Zima the one that used to have different flavors, like grape Zima, or am I thinking something else?
I just remember the one flavor. But then I don't know, after so many of those, you don't remember much.
Yeah. Gross. All right, I'm not going to eat all these. So far, I'm just going to show you what we have. This bag came with, and this was $6.99 for this bag of candy, and I don't have trick-or-treaters coming. So this Kit Kat's in here, which are good, I think.
Give me a break.
Peanut butter cups. We already saw the Whoppers, which you guys love, and I say, I don't know how to do cameras. No on Whoppers to me. In fact, I'm going to leave the Whoppers out, and I'm going to smash those or mosh those and watch you guys cry.
They're going to totally mosh.
Heath, there's got to be something else in here. Just 4 of them? That's all they gave us? Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a Heath. Well,
are there any Mary Janes in there?
No. But what is a Mary Jane? Because that might have been something I tossed back. I keep thinking those are the Bit of Honeys, but that might have been.
Those are the peanut butter things with the little stripes on them.
All right. I have to try those. I was looking for them because I wanted to retry them and I couldn't find them anywhere. But this is what I'm going to try. This is what you call entertainment because this almost made me gag when I saw it on the shelves. Now, I love candy corn. I love regular candy corn. And that's why I was alluding to Andy Dion because he thinks they're disgusting. But when I get candy corn, I don't want caramel flavored candy corn, and I don't want, pumpkin flavored. I just want candy corn.
You don't like the autumn mix, with the chocolate
I like those, but that's not a flavor. It's not like caramel flavored candy corn. That still has the normal candy corn flavor.
Well, there's the Halloween mix that has remember, it's like the little purple skull, and then there's like a little chocolate something. Like that's my favorite mix.
Well, then you can have those too.
See, but what I don't agree with is when I thought this was just totally disrespectful of Halloween when I saw candy corn that was for Christmas.
Well,
humanity.
I wouldn't eat them at Christmas, but I eat Peeps year round though. The marshmallow Peeps, they usually come out at Easter. I will eat a Christmas tree Peep. I will eat a Halloween Peep. That does not bother me.
Well, there's something wrong about red, green, and white candy corn at Christmas. It shouldn't be.
I wouldn't want that either. I hear you. I wouldn't want that. So anyhow, I found these candy corn. I'm sorry, I'm reading. Laurie's silver hammer came down upon its head. Bang, bang. Laurie, silver hammer. Make sure that it's dead. I don't know what they're singing, but so this is what I found, and I'm gagging. So this is Brock's, which is the best candy corn. But look at the flavor.
Oh my gosh. That's wrong.
Isn't that wrong? So I'm going to tell you.
Wrong. That needs to be mashed immediately.
If anybody couldn't see that on the camera, it's Brock's turkey dinner flavored candy corn. I'm going to puke. Hold on. I got to read what it says. Green beans, roasted turkey. I'm dying. Cranberry sauce. Ginger glazed carrots, sweet potato pie. You guys must make that down south. A sweet potato pie.
Shut my mouth. Shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth. All right, this is gross. I wonder if they
gross.
So it depends on the color of them. Well, I'll let you know if it's gross or not. I gotta take a sip.
Closer for the AMSR.
Oh, should I highlight my candy?
Yeah, Blackjack never responded that I could see if it was ASMR, AMSR. Somebody please let me know so I don't keep getting this wrong.
I don't know. Did I freeze?
No.
Oh, I just heard a bloop and now I can't find my my mouse. So I can't drive anymore because I
With all
can't
the
find
smoke, you know.
I opened the window. We're good now.
I
See
should have
what
done
is
that with my teeth.
Yes, you could have opened them.
Yeah.
It's not quite Hadji's if I'm saying it right. You're right. Oh my God. But first of all, oh, good God.
Oh.
Okay, my computer is saying the last USB device I attached is not working properly. It must be my mouse.
I
Did it
hear
die?
you. You're coming through fine.
I know, but I don't know how I'm going to hit end broadcast. It's probably going to just broadcast in my bedroom all night long. Okay, ready?
Well, and our viewers stay on. No.
Well, that's when the fog machine will be on all night long, so you can't say
All
anything. So this
night,
is green. A green bean? Oh my God. I don't want to do this. Oh, that's fucking gross. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that is so gross. Oh, I couldn't hold that in.
So wrong.
For a second, I forgot I was with you. I mean, other people. What is this? Oh,
is the turkey one shaped like a little turkey leg, though?
No, who could even stomach this? I'm sorry. What a waste of money. Are you serious?
I've got to see the shapes of these. See if you can
They're
show
just triangle.
So they're not even shape festive.
No, they're all triangles. So this is supposed to be cranberry. Oh, for God's sakes. I can't do any more. I can't do it. That was just 3 out of the 20 flavors. That is so gross. Who wants this? Does this sound good to anybody?
Please send Lori money so she can get her money back and buy some real candy corn. There you go.
You know, and they won't let you return anything these days because of COVID. I can't even return this damn wig that I'll never wear again. It just keeps getting in my mouth. But do the cranberry sauce one? No, I just did. I think that's what red was. I don't know, Mo.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. All right, so I cannot think of a food that I will not eat. I mean, really, but this may be it.
I'm shipping these to you, and then you can eat them.
Yeah, I just can't even imagine it.
Oh my God, I'm so mad. You know how I love my candy, and this is just $7 in the trash. PayPal.
Now, what about handing this out to Cam's friends when they need a ride?
Oh, he's going to a Halloween party. I should say, oh, bring this to the kids. They'd love a snack. You can't show up empty-handed. Take these.
There you go.
Well, now I need to clear my palate with a Reese's peanut butter cup because that was just so gross. We could probably sign off soon so I can go puke.
Well, let me check our schedule just to make sure. So, yeah, it looks like we've kind of gone through what we wanted to go through, Lori. So if this is the end of the show, I can understand.
No, we can stay on as long as you want, except the wig is getting in the mouth but yeah, you always stick to the tea cakes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want a stale show, and it is though. But it is a work night for some people because we can't quit our day jobs.
I can in 4 months, though, according to Amanda.
Maybe so.
Unless it's something else she's talking about. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to be able to quit mine because, I've not hit my 300 subs. People, send my channel to your friends. Seriously. There you go.
Well, the thing that's funny is everybody says, oh, share my stuff. We can't even share other people's stuff until you have 1,000 subs. So you're just held back from so much.
Yes, don't let me be held back.
Oh, hi, Francis. You're coming as we're saying goodnight. So sad. Where you been? Padded pedal room.
We've got a prize for you, Francis. The last person in the party, we were going to give away a bag of some of Lori's favorite candy.
That's right. You missed the show.
So thanks for joining me.
Get these in the mail.
We've got a consolation. I mean, we're into the show, but there can be a consolation prize coming your way.
And the Whoppers, anybody wants? We used to do this as kids with my brothers and sisters. You put all your candy in piles and, all the same candy and like all the Reese's peanut butter cups here. And then we'd swap with the things you don't like. But Yeah, so I will eat the Heath. I definitely need to find a better snack tonight. This is not the end of snacking for Laurie's Mishmash tonight because I just was not satisfied with the green bean candy that tastes like a green bean or stuffing. Oh, that's right. Patty Petalum's a diabetic. Well,
you wouldn't have wanted anyway. We were just actually kind of being mean though, Francis. If you had been watching, Lori was having a rough time with that candy corn. It was a turkey dinner. Show the bag one more time because I just can't even believe this exists.
Well, and I even threw out an F-bomb on the air by accident.
It was that bad.
And he knows how much I love my candy. Turkey dinner. I mean, look at the picture. It's so gross.
Green bean flavored candy corn.
Is Rebel Rocker leaving? Good night, Rebel Rocker. She's awesome. Rebel Rock, I didn't realize you had 2 channels. I was trying to. She tells us she shares things, but what the hell's going on with my hair? I wasn't quite understanding where she shares them, and she said it's hard. It's different when you're on a computer than it is you're on a phone. But anyhow, I saw that you have 2 channels. One of them you have nothing on. And you have 10 times more subs than I have, and you have nothing on there. What's going on? Do I suck that bad? Have you seen that, Tiny?
No, it's got to be a troll farm, right, Rebel? Tell us your secrets. We must know.
Don't know. Emery, good night. I'm glad you enjoyed our show. Every 2 weeks. Next time it's going to be on Tiny Dragon's channel, so go to her and subscribe if you haven't already.
That's right. 2 more weeks. We'll be coming up with topics for our next show.
We will not be in wigs. Well, you're not in a wig, but I won't.
You never know.
I have to go and return wigs and candy. I mean, this 2-hour show.
You just return it. It's non-returnable.
I can wear this somewhere. This thing's gorgeous. It just gets in your face.
We're going to have to come up with an idea to use it again.
Well, it doesn't really look good with tan skin and black eyebrows. It just kind of looks weird. I'm the Little Mermaid.
Send it to me.
I'll send you this with the black licorice. This will look good on you.
Yeah.
Eat the turkey candy. Eat it. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
Halloween. Have a safe Halloween. You're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, but we'll all be online and see each other. We appreciate you guys joining in, and Mo, appreciate you, my co-hostess with the mostest. You had a tough day at work, and you still rallied and put on all that gorgeous makeup for us.
Thanks. You had a tough week too, and I know you aced your presentation this one as well. So I think everybody have fun, guys. Thank you for joining us. Happy Halloween. We will see you.
Actually,
yep.
I was going to say bye, but I forgot I have no mouse. I don't know how I'm going to end broadcast on here without a mouse.
I guess you just unplugged the computer and pulled the power cord.
I wonder if we'll still be live if I just I guess we're done. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but we're not driving.
All right. Well, good night, guys. If you hear any funny things, it's just me staying live for the next.
Things that go bump in the night.
I'm going to shut off. I'm just going to stop pulling plugs. This is ridiculous.
Hey, it says we're live, Lori. So if they hear anything out, it's definitely Halloween. Things go bump in the night.
I even lost my camera. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. Thanks, Mo. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you all. Thank you for joining us. And good night. I don't know what I'm doing.
Pull the plug.